Dear people of St. Matthews, first of all, thank you for your interest and support of the Advent Appeal thus far. We will be continuing on until December 24th. But as we continue in this time of the Advent Appeal, we do want to take some time to lift up the specific service ministries here at St. Matthews and say a bit more about the impact that your gift can have going into 2021. So today we want to lift up our resources offered to the community, those ministries of our food pantry, our cradle closet, and our SWAN program, Sharing with a Neighbor, which offers rent and utility assistance. These programs offer ways to fill the gap for many of our clients, whether it's food supplement for a week, or diapers for a family with small children, or a means of filling the gap and making rent or utility payments. Throughout 2020, many of our clients have dealt with unemployment due to COVID or just loss of hours due to COVID, and budgets that would generally work through a month have been stretched thin and often don't work out. And so many of our clients are left with trying to fill the gap, and that is where we have worked in the midst of this year in trying to fill the gap. And a lot of that happens during our walk-up hours, or when people contact the church via phone to talk with us about different types of assistance. And in many ways, this face-to-face time is more than just handing off a bag of goods. While those goods will be used and go far, this face-to-face time is incredibly valuable. It gives us as service providers a means of understanding what's happening in our community and understanding what goes on with our neighbors. It's just a valuable way to connect and build relationship with one another. This is also a way to help our neighbors in our community build a network of support. We don't do the work we do alone, and we don't expect our neighbors to walk alone when trying to figure out how to make ends meet or figure out how to make things better. We work alongside some incredible agencies, and in the time that we are able to offer during those food pantry walk-up hours, during that SWAN conversation, we're also able to connect our neighbors to other neighbors around us who can pitch in and help with the work as well. Whether that neighbor is Neighborhood House or 180 Place, the Navigation Center, Fetter Healthcare, or Grace Cathedral, we have a lot of great neighbors who help and pitch in with the work as well. And in building a network of support, our neighbors are able to figure out ways to move to a better place. So your donations to this appeal, specifically towards our food pantry and towards our SWAN assists, do go pretty far. So $50 is a week's worth of groceries from Low Country Food Bank. That doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it goes incredibly far. Low Country Food Bank is able to get food at some incredible prices and offer that food to local community food banks. So we are able to make that dollar go incredibly far. We are working very hard to be good stewards of the monetary gifts that are given to our food pantry. And we're also very grateful for the gifts of food that you do bring to the food pantry. When we aren't able to find those goods on the Low Country Food Bank inventory, we're grateful for the gifts you provide to make our food pantry a well-rounded offering. And those rent and utility assists, that donation to SWAN, that does help to make a difference in helping an individual with their payments on their rent or their electric or their water. And while we may not meet that need alone that a client may have, we are able to offer a significant puzzle piece, if you will, in being able to provide assistance. So while the gifts that you can make do come with a price tag, the impact that they have goes far beyond a dollar sign. We really are able to build meaningful relationships with our community, and we hope to continue to do that into 2021, to be able to broaden the impact that we make, to continue to be able to meet with our neighbors where they are, whether that's face-to-face or over the phone, to work with our neighbors and remind them that they do not have to navigate the wilderness they walk in alone. Thanks again for your support.